Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to S&G in Rancho Cordova, the heartbeat of the Central Valley. We're going to be working today with Jim and Damon, and we're going to cover a couple of topics. The first one we're going to cover is one of the most common objections we get hit with here in the Sacramento area, and I venture to say you guys out in the Bay Area are experiencing the same thing. Basically, it's when the customer comes in and they hit you with, hey, I've been over to Home Depot and they have an $89 whole house installation, or $69 or $139 or whatever the case may be. But sometimes that's a real stopper and a conversation killer. So I'm going to step away and let's zoom in on Damon and Jim here, and let's hear how Damon handles that objection with Jim as the shopper.
Yeah, you know, Damon, I do like this color a little bit better. I think this this cable wrap lace, this is a nice color. I think this would work well. Hey, how much is your guys' labor?
Well, we charge 85 cents a square foot.
Wow. 85 cents. So I've got like 1,000 feet. So that's like $850.
Yeah, it's $850.
Wow. You know, I was over at Home Depot and they've got the $39. They'll carpet my whole house for $39.
You know, I'm not really sure what they offer over there as far as their $39, $69, $89 install. But the one thing I can say with us is you get a lifetime warranty on most of our products that we install. It includes the tear out, the installation of the product. You got 100% of a full-time customer service manager here at all times. And if you have any situations that arise, you just call me. There's no questions arise at all.
Okay. Do you know your installers? Or?
I do. Most of our installers that actually work here, they're all licensed, bonded, insured installers. Most of the guys have been working here a long time. We got to know them a little bit on a personal level, but they've all been working here for years. And they're very happy.
Okay.
Super. Now, what Damon did there was, rather than play into, that trying to justify, or rather combat Home Depot, he went right into justifying his 85 cents a square foot. It didn't seem to be too much to Damon. As a matter of fact, he went right into telling all the reasons why we charge 85 cents a square foot and what you get. And he started the whole conversation by saying, I don't know what the Home Depot does, but let me tell you about S&G. Now, what Damon understood in the back of his mind is if this customer was so enamored with the $39 whole house install, he wouldn't be standing here right now. He came here for a reason, and he's just given Damon an opportunity to basically show his stuff and defend what we're selling here. So that was a good one. Now there's another scenario we want to cover as well. This is one that I call a gut punch. We get it every now and again. And basically, Jim, as the shopper, has been looking all over town, and he's given Damon some time here, and now he's going to hit Damon with a real stunner. He's going to ask Damon, do you guys price match? Let's see how Damon handles this one.
Well, you know, Damon, I'm really interested in this, but I was over at the big box store, and man, they seem quite a bit less than you guys. You know, do you guys price match?
No, sir.
Not at all, or you guys won't price match, huh?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Why not? Can I ask?
Well, in our heart, we don't feel like anyone provides the same services that we do.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
Okay. Essentially, basically what Damon did right there is he kind of practiced the old silence is golden. Sometimes in sales, when you get into a negotiation, the first person to speak is the one that loses the negotiation. And basically, Jim challenged him with, do you guys price match? And Damon just said, no, absolutely not. And it forced Jim to say, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Why don't you price match? And that gave Damon that entree to say, well, you know what, we don't price match because basically nobody sells what we're selling. I mean, we don't just sell carpet, we sell the whole system. And then he would have gone on to talk about the whole system and justify it, and then, again, distance us from the competition. So those are two scenarios you're going to run into. What you really have to do, though, is you got to practice. And Jim's always talking about the role plays and going over it with your counterparts. It's hugely important, especially something like the practicing silence is golden, because as people and salespeople and people that are interested in people, you want to talk to them. So sometimes you really have to hold your breath and force yourself not to say anything, and you just give that real simple answer. no and get the customer to engage you. And again, it gives you an opportunity to show your stuff. Take pride in what you do, because just keep thinking, remember this, that everything that S&G is doing and does and represents, it starts with you. And you set your bar high, and our bar goes higher right behind you. So, you know, the better you feel about yourself and your company, the more convincing you can be when you're talking with the customer. So, practice those things, practice with each other, and good hunting.